finna have to fight the Taco Bell man. I'm finna have to fight the Taco Bell man. For real. What is up, YouTube? I am back with another video. As you see from the title, this is going to be a get ready with me / story time. So I'm looking like this for a reason. Let's get into the video. So this story is going to be about how I thought I was going to have to fight the Taco Bell man. So in this story, I don't know the Taco Bell man's name, but I was on a date with this guy. We're gonna name him, Jeff, okay? Jeff. So a long time ago, I went to school with Jeff. Jeff was in a higher grade than me. He was like a little, he wasn't famous, but like everybody knew Jeff, and Jeff knew everybody too, you know what I'm saying? So Jeff was light skinned, he had hazel eyes or whatever. He was real pretty, you know? But Jeff didn't really have teeth, you know? So, alright, you know, like I wasn't trying to, he was cool and all, like we was like friends, we would like talk in the hallway or whatever, but he just, I don't know, he just didn't have teeth. And I'm not saying like people without teeth can't be cute, because obviously, I mean, he was a nice looking guy, but he just didn't have teeth. And you know, I don't know, everybody got preferences, get off my back. But he was always bad, he was always in trouble. I was like the good girl in school. Like I didn't get into anything really, and I'm still that way. Like I got anxiety and my heart be about to jump out my chest if I do something bad. So anyways, Jeff, we would meet up in the hallway. He would like give me his jacket or whatever. Mind you, we just being friends. Jeff was a good friend. He was a really good friend. He would ask me how it was, you know, on that tip. I think Jeff had a girlfriend back then. Or something. I don't know why, but yeah, I think he had like a girlfriend or something back then. But anywho, I hung out with multiple different types of people in high school. Like I had popular friends, I had the creepy kid friends, like I had friends from all over. I don't discriminate, and plus you need creepy friends when you're in middle school or high school, just in case one of them wanna, you know, try some shit, you know what I'm saying? So I was with the popular, creepies, all that crap, you know what I'm saying? So, but he just was one of them, I wouldn't say weird, but he was really like, I don't know, like he was bad, but he wasn't like one of the bad popular kids. He was like one of the bad, I don't know, like, you know, I don't even think he played sports. Like, this is how much I really didn't talk to this man. It was just a hallway type of thing. Like, if he saw me in the hallway, we would speak and we would stop and talk for a little bit and be like, oh, hey, where you going? Like, I don't even know how we even started talking. Like, I really honestly don't know. Like, maybe we had a class together, or maybe, you know, I have no idea. It's just one of them relationships you form in high school where you just know a person just because you know them. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward to when we're out of high school. I live in a small town in my state, and everybody know everybody some kind of way. So I like pizza. I'm like 18 at the time, and I like pizza. So I go to Little Caesars all the time. And so I went there, and he's in there. And I'm like, oh my God, y'all, I have real bad boy anxiety. Like, if I see a guy who is looking at me, I'm gonna freak out, and I'm not gonna talk to you. And sometimes I look like I got an attitude, but I don't. It's just, anyways. So I go in there, and it's the regular crew, but the manager's in today, and he got his back turned when I come in there, and when I come, like, putting up the high and ready. So I'm like, oh, he just dropped down. Let me go ahead and give me a 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? High and ready, $5. So I'm like, excuse me, sir. And he turned around, girl. Tell me why that was Jeff, the manager at Little Caesars down the street from my house. When I tell you, I was like, and he was like, and I was like, you know, I mean, at first I was like, ooh, what the fuck? Then he started talking, and he got his teeth fixed, girl. And remember I told you he was kind of cute back in the day. So, I mean, he had the little eyes and stuff. He was light skinned, and now he got teeth. And child, you know, I ain't saying nothing to him the first time or the second time. But, you know, the third time I went to go get some pizza, he was in there. And my sister was like, sister, that's how she talked. If anybody know my sister in real life, that's how she talked. Sister, you need to talk to him. You need to go give him your number. I was like, girl, no, like, I don't know this man. Plus, I got anxiety. I'm not finna give this man my number. I don't know what he doing in these days. Last time I saw him, man ain't even had no teeth. So, I mean, how you go? Anyways, so she like, I'm finna write your number down. Let me give it to him. So she gets out the car, goes back into Little Caesars. Mind you, I didn't have no L's, nor was I driving this vehicle that we were in. So I couldn't skirt off and leave her there. My mom was driving. So my mom figured it's funny. She's laughing in the front seat. And she lets my sister go out and give that man my number. So we're texting off and on, a couple days. It took me a while, like a long time, y'all, for me to even go out with him. Like, I didn't even want to go out with this man. Cause, you know, Jeff, I know this sounds bad, but like, I'm telling y'all, he was attractive. Like, he was attractive. But he just ain't have no team. He didn't have no teeth, bro. And he was always in detention. You know, people without teeth in detention, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? Like, this man will do anything. Whistling Dixie type shit, you know? But anyways, so one day he was like, just let me take you out, just let me take you out. And you know, I always thought that you was really beautiful. I just didn't think that you was into me. Like, I really wish I could take you out. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna kill my sister. I'm really finna kill my sister, because now I'm seeming like it's hurting my feelings that I'm even still entertaining the situation now, because he's confessing all this stuff to me, telling me, oh, I always thought that you was beautiful. I just didn't think that, you know, you wanted to give me a chance or whatever. So I'm like, at this point, I mean, I ain't like I'm gonna give it up to him or anything at all. It won't, never. But let's just go and see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, it's a weekend. If you a black girl or a white girl, whatever the case, if you a girl, period, with strict parents, you already know you gotta give 2 to 3 business days before you go out with anybody. So he asked me, girl, a Thursday to go out with him. Girl, I didn't get an answer from my mama till 2 weeks later, so I had to play it off like it was me stalling the plans, but it was my mama. So, you know, we young, just out of high school. He a little bit older than me. He had a car, of course. He had a car. It was, I don't remember the car. I can fasten my seatbelt or something. So I had to sit on that thing, girl. I sat on it. Cause I don't like asking people about their car if it's messed up, cause it kind of made me feel like I'm being rude, you know what I'm saying? So I just act like, I just act like I've been in this thing before, and I just act like I just snapped it on myself. And he ain't asked me about it, so I guess he wanted me. So fast forward, we go to the movies, and oh yeah, he takes me to the movies, and so in the car there, he's talking about himself, like, oh, I got this, that, and the other, I got that. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not a materialistic girl, but if you can't take care of me, that's a plus, you know? Gotta keep thinking, you gotta maintain things. But he's like telling me all this stuff that he got and all this other stuff, and I'm just listening like, okay, cool. He not paying attention to the road, we swerving. I'm clenching onto the darn seat with my booty cheeks, and it's just, my anxiety is all the way up. So fast forward to the movies. I think we went to go see a scary movie. Like, y'all, I don't even remember this date all the way, because the part that we're getting to is what really blowing me. So anyways, we watching the movie. He talking about something. You can lean on me if you want to, if you get scared. You can lean on me if you want to. Like, no, what is you doing? Like, just chill out. Get somebody to hang out with you and go see you, and then finally they want to do it. That's not the person for you. Like, at this point, y'all just going as friends. Like, we never even talked. Like, you need to read signs and know that this person really don't even want to fuck with you. Because at this point, if I was to tell you yes after I was stalling for a whole, I'm pretty sure it was like a month, you shouldn't want to be, you know, trying to talk to me on that type of tip. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, child. So we in the movies, and he like trying to put his arm around me, and he trying to like cuddle me and stuff, and I'm sitting up there stiffer than a board, and I'm ready to go. Jeff is really getting on my nerves. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, bro. Like, if I had my car, I'd be like, bro, I gotta go pee. I'll be back. I gotta go take a poop. Do you hear me? I'll be right back. But I didn't have my car, so you know you gotta tough it out for a whole hour to 2 hours with the commercials. I'm talking about the little ads in the beginning of the movie, so I'm over here stressing. Like, and he just keep talking to me, and I'm just like, bro, leave me alone. So I'm trying to be nice. I'm smiling, giggling at his little corny jokes or whatever. He trying to rub on my thigh. This ain't that. So I literally picked up his hand and tossed it like it was a hot potato, a fresh Hot Pocket out the oven. I mean, out the microwave. First off, I don't know what you thought this was. This was told to me to be a date. And this is not how you date in Taj's world. We should have discussed terms and conditions before you just started grabbing stuff that is not yours at all. Should have kept that at home. Like, and I'm not just doing this because he ain't had no teeth in the day and now he do. Back in the day and now he do. I'm doing this because that's probably why I was doing it. But, you know, I'm not really that type of person to be mean to people like that. You know, it's just, you need to know respect. Like, you haven't seen me since I was in high school. middle school, or whenever we went to school. I think it was middle school. And so you just trying to jump the gun and just touch on my thigh, like, boy, you don't even know what I've been up to. You ain't asked me nothing about me the whole ride to the darn movies. You just up there talking about all this stuff that you got and all this other stuff. So, boom, after the movie. We in the car, I'm ready to go at this point. Like, he just, he asking me, like, do you want to go out to eat? I'm like, nah, I'm tired. Meanwhile, my stomach growling while I'm telling him, no, I don't want to go out to eat. I'm like, nah, I'm tired. I'm ready to go home. He's like, well, what you want to do? I don't want you to leave yet. And I'm like, y'all, please just take me home. But he like, I don't want to take you home. I don't want to take you home. What you want to eat? And I was like, okay, we can go to Tacobell. And he like, okay. So, the juicy part is now. I can't concentrate and draw my eye. So, finally, he starts to ask questions about me, like, oh, what kind of man you into? Like, tell me about your past. And I'm like, I just dealt with, like, losers my whole life, I'm only 18, but yeah, I dealt with some losers. And, he took it from there and was just running. So he's like, bro, meanwhile, this is why we're, like, driving up to the Taco Bell down the street from my house. So he like, what'd he say? He was like, bruh, so I work at Little Caesars? And I was like, yeah. And Jeff was like, it was this girl that came in there and she was trying to holler at me, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, she had came in there and her boyfriend was in there too. And she was trying to holler at me, but that was in separate cars. And I was like, bruh, he was like trying to beat on her. And I was like, nah, bruh, you're not finna beat on Shorty like that in front of her. In front of me. Like, you're not finna beat on Shorty like that in front of me. Like, it's gonna be some smoke. So the girl got in the car with him, and he tried to skirt off. But me being the manager, I can leave it there when I want. So I got in my car and I skirted off behind him. Gravel's flying. I'm trying to catch up to him. He trying to scurry off and trying to be mean and shit, like scared. He trying to be scared and stuff. And I'm like pushing the metal to the pedal, and I'm like swerving up to him. I had parked in front of his car. He got scared and tried to dip off, and he hit the side of my car. That's why my car looked like this on the side. He did have a dent in his car. He was like, that's why my car looked like that on the side. I'm like, okay, so you're trying to save women from abuse. I feel it. So we still talking about this while we pulling up to the Taco Bell drive-thru. He brings the guy in the intercom at the Taco Bell drive-thru into our conversation. He like, bruh, if you see a girl who is being abused, ain't you gonna help her? Like, I'll fight anybody to protect a girl. I'll fight anybody to protect a girl, especially when her boyfriend's scary, And the dude like, haha, yeah, bruh, yeah. So we put in our order, and we drive up. We still talking about it. Like, I don't understand why we're still talking about it. He's that type of person, Jeff is that type of person that if somebody's listening, he wants them to hear. Like, he wants an attention, like, he wants our audience. he wants everybody to hear. So he would drag this story out, say the same sentence 10 different times just to make sure that you're listening. We get to the Taco Bell, and well, we drive up to the first window to pay and stuff. He paying for my food or whatever. And the guy kind of take the money slow, so he like this. And Jeff giving him the money and looking back at me, he's still talking. So it take a little minute for our food to come out. I'm just thinking that they cooking some more donkey meat for our tacos. And he come back out, the dude at the driver window. He come back out and he like, hey bruh, don't you work at Little Caesars down the street? And he like, yeah bruh, you come there often? He like, no, but the dude you talking about, that's me. He was like, that's you? Like, his whole aura, girl, his whole aura changed. Like, he wasn't talking all hard or gangster. You know how men be trying to talk all ghetto and stuff. But yeah, basically, he was like, oh, so, but the guy I was talking about had dreads. The guy had dreads. And he was like, I cut them off, stupid. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was you? Like, girl, listen to how I'm saying it. Oh, that was you? I'm like, oh my God. Like, so he like, bruh, I ought to come out there and whoop your tail, but I'm on the clock. I know you're trying to show out for your lady or whatever, but if you're gonna tell the story, tell it right, because I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna both of y'all tail. And I'm like, I can fight, baby. I don't know about this punk. Obviously not, because he over here lying and don't know who he talking to. Like, I can fight, and I got something for you in this purse. Don't let these heels fool you, baby boy. So, anyways, he like, all right, bro, my bad. He apologizing, y'all. He apologizing. Talk about some, all right, y'all, my bad. My bad. My bad. You right, bro. That's not how it happened. Like, y'all, he real life apologizing to this man. So, he give us our food. Mind you, y'all already know I'm not gonna eat this. Like, it took too long for the food to come to the window. It's nighttime. People feeling froggy. They ready to get off. They tired. So I'm not gonna eat that. So he came. He was like, I want to come in. 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 So I'm like, okay, you can come in. So I'm sitting on the armrest of the sofa. He messing up his pizza. I'm just like, why would you even eat that? So he like, you're not gonna eat your food? I'm like, I'm gonna eat it later. I don't really like eating in front of people, which I didn't, but. So finally, girl, he had left my house and I tossed that whole food away. And I made me some noodles. Like, man, y'all gotta do better. Like, it's other ways to show, like, that you messing tough with the girl that you know, you don't have to flex that way, because I would have been able to hold my own. I don't think he would have been. Maybe he would have, y'all, but I just don't know. That was really crazy. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared, because that's a whole man. And he talking about, he don't even know me. He talking about some, we whoop both of our tails. Like, anybody got time for that? But yeah. Yeah, y'all men got to do better. But okay, guys, thank you for checking out another one of my YouTube videos. I hope you like this story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share it to everybody. Share it to everybody. Sorry, Jeff. You are attractive, but hopefully we can still be friends. We don't even talk now, but you know. Okay. Love you guys. Stay away from Taco Bell, guys. It can get you in some stuff.